back is especially dirty. That's because how the tailgate is so vertical, all the dirt and grime from the road gets inevitably splashed onto the rear of the car. That was the first step, rinsing the car. Second step is foaming it up. You want the soap to be thick on the car, so you have what to scrub. Soaping done, now comes the scrubbing. That is step 1 and 2 done. On to the next steps. Scrub-a-dub-a-dub. You want to cover all parts of the car very, very well. And if your car is especially dirty, you want to rinse out the washcloth you are using. Here I'm lifting up the windshield wipers so I can get better coverage of the windshield. You don't want to get too close to the parts that are nearest the road. For me, it's under this trim line right here. I've got these side skirts. They're nearest the road and therefore the dirtiest. You want to save those for last. This cloth right here, this washcloth, whatever you want to call it, it's mainly for the body of the car, the nicest parts of the car. I would even suggest using a dirtier cloth or rag or towel, whatever you want to use. It just has to be dirtier to wipe or scrub the really dirty parts of your car. Here I'm rinsing my cloth more often because this is the dirtiest part of my car. You might be wondering why I'm doing this almost in the dark. Well, because as you know, water acts like a magnifying glass. Have you ever tried putting a water bottle over a page in a book? It magnifies the letters. That's the same thing with a car. If your paint is wet, it has water droplets on it, that water can act as a magnifying glass. And that magnification from the water droplets combined with the sun's powerful light can be strong enough sometimes to burn through the clear coat on your car, therefore creating little spots. And we don't want that. This is what I'm gonna use to scrub the side skirts of my car and the dirtier parts. anything will do. This is just a rougher, dirtier brush. And I forgot, you also do your wheels with this brush. Here I took out the filter. Well, it's not really a filter. It's a little thing that goes in the bucket so that you can scrub the cloth or rag that you're working with, so all the dirt and grime doesn't get on your car. Sorry about the dog barking. We're at the halfway point here. I just have the top to scrub. Then we'll dry it off with a leaf blower so we don't scratch the paint. And wipe the excess water droplets off with a microfiber rag. Now, it's time to dry off the car. I've got headphones and a blower. So now, you take your microfiber cloth or towel and you wipe up the excess water droplets. If the towel falls on the ground on one side, be sure not to use that side again. It will scratch the car with the dirt that's on the ground. So I dropped it on this side. I'm gonna use this side now. If both sides get dirty, get dropped on the ground, just put the rag in the washing machine and use another one. When you're done with the beautiful parts, you do the side strips, the parts below your trim line, the parts that get the most dirty, and to your wheels, your rims. Because then at the end, we're gonna go over them with tire shine. And that's gonna add the nicest effect to a clean car. It doesn't get any better than that. Now it's time to put some black on the wheels. This is the tire gel I use. It shines your wheels very nicely. And you apply it to a foam pad, like one of these foam applicators, and put some on there, and apply it to the tire, being careful not to touch the rim like I just did, because if not, you're gonna have to go get a rag and wipe it off. Remember, don't do what I just did. smearing it all on the rim. Right. Cut. Well, all I needed to do was get a paper towel. They work fine. You don't need a rag if you don't have access to one to just do this small job. I'm in my garage and I don't have access to a rag in here, so I just use the paper towel. Right, carry on. And we're done. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is the final product. One beautiful, clean car. Look at that. Look at that shine. That's it for this video. Make sure to like and subscribe.